Bonjour! Welcome to my channel. My name is Izabella Orzelski and I'm the artist painter from Edmonton, Canada. If you enjoy watching my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and to press the like button. Enjoy and salut! Hello, here's Izabella, and today I will be teaching you how to paint a portrait in a slightly different way than the traditional one. We will not use the live model, instead we have to rely on the photograph. I was thinking of one from my collection, but then I came across this particular LP and I decided that I really like this image. I want to use it very loosely to show you just how to approach the face and how to make the person that you will be painting to look like a person. Okay, so I'll put it on the side and I will start with just loose sketch face. I will make it partially, just coming a little bit off there. Like I really want to make it bigger, and maybe I just move it even a little bit on the side. Maybe that will be even more interesting. I think about different ways of doing it. She's Polish, so her face is broader. Notice I'm thinking about the jaw. I want to really push her on the side, so I'm just thinking about the proportions. Up to here would be her head, so I have to now think where will be her eyes. Approximately over there. The nose will be, of course, in the center. She has a very pretty nose. I wish to have such a nose. And her mouth, let me see, even push her nose a little bit higher. And I'm not worried of creating heavy lines. Absolutely not, because this will be covered, don't worry. Like this. And then I call the nostril butterfly wings. See? Like this. One and another side. Very good. Like 2/3 for the line that divides two lips. And she's smiling a little bit, so the nose is always a little bit wider, but I think slight rounded shape. See, and coming this way. And we don't want to have the mouth to be too long. And we want to, since she's smiling, we want to push the corners up, right? And then we have the bottom lip. Usually the bottom lip is a little bit wider than the upper one, not always, but in most of the cases. From there, again, we can shape it more, but it's not the time for it yet. And the same the noses. All those nostrils, the holes there, all of it can be later established. We still have to decide if this is the proper distance or should we move it a little bit higher too. There's no problem. We have the eyebrows and I want to push the eyes now. See, the eyes will be of the distance of the nose, there will be one eye between the eyes. So I think when you push the eye, and she has beautiful eyes, when you push those eyes, I will make her face a little bit narrower. Then you see, then I should be 1, 2. That's good. Then I push her eyes here. See, and then you can become a little bit more precise if you want to. You can decide what should be changed, what should be not. The nose has to come a little bit higher. The nostrils. A little bit more. Then we look for the lips. We have them already. We just can. Oh, not there. I really want to have a too huge mouth. That will not look nice. And then for her eyes, remember that's the inner side, but we can wait for it since we didn't paint yet. And then we can bring the other parts on her face. You can see a little bit this face is narrower where her lips. So we go there, and then we can cut the face over there. Then you can bring this part. There's still too much of the distance, so I will cut it because I assume that it will be narrower. I'm not so sure about this part, so I want to move it a little bit more, but I will do it by painting. Okay, fantastic. I think I will use a marker. And now with the marker on the face, because I want to make sure that certain of those features will be there so that they will not disappear. With the mixture now, and I will create a color on her face. So you see how much of the help are those marks done with a Sharpie. And I will work with some of those strange colors, and I will show you why. See, like this. Very good. Then I will need some other colors on the sides. So I have my yellow ochre, a little bit of burnt sienna, and since I'm a right-handed person, I want to start from the left side. Good. Then I can think about using some other colors. There were her eyes, and you see how much again helped me to have the marks done with marker. Very good. And the same on the nose. I need this side to be darker. I will change the color because there are two sides and they should be not of the same color. The same in this section. This color can be different. So I leave my palette knife right now and I move to the brushes. And I want to have brushes that are flat. I can also use palette knives that are smaller because I still want to really work with those bizarre colors on her. And see what will happen. Now I want to use the brush to indicate her eyes. And I will go first to irises. And I'll just apply the color in them. That is like a guiding point to me. Then I will look, let's see, I have this beautiful purple, and I know that this section is always darker, so I want to indicate it, and then I can have white that still will mix with some other colors. There. Now I want to have some red and some purple there. See, just there. Beautiful, and we will enrich the colors, but I'm still looking for the shapes. I'm still looking, see how to make her looking good. How to make her looking like her, as well as to add her this modern touch. Okay? Make her looking modern. I'm looking for the balance of the colors here to show the different planes, but at the same time make it more interesting and make sure that the colors work together. I want to get a smaller brush, and with the smaller brush I will go to certain parts of the face and emphasize them. And now I will do it. So the eyebrows. I need the lips and I need to go back to the shape of this beautiful nose. But before that, I want to go back to the eyes. And I want to recreate her eyes. She has just beautiful eyes. This one is too big, did you notice? This iris, so you have to make sure that it's smaller. But I like the outline. What is happening when we started with the darker color, which is the blue, and then put the lighter green inside of it. So we got this rim. that she definitely has in her eyes. This lighter color on her chin. Then we need to wait until this section will dry a little bit before we proceed with something else. But I can right away make this section a little bit lighter. So you see I'm working into it. Like I put the super light color, it's much too light and it's too much of it. So I have to think, okay, how will I fix it? And I will fix it. Remember, the most important, you have to have the confidence that you can. Okay, the same here. This is the darker plane. The same underneath of her eye. When I look at this part, it's too strong for me, so just add a little bit of pink, but I don't want to have it too much. I'm not so sure how this will look like, and this is because we have masking tape there. So I like the mouth now. I still want to have a little bit more of the colors in it. And then I want to shape the lower lip a little bit more. See, and then I can come and play with the colors on this side.